comics, TV, movies, video games, and more. The Comic and Culture Cast.
Be sure to check us out on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and Google Podcasts. All videos on this channel are meant to be supplementary to our conversations on the podcast. See the video description for links.
Alright, so we're here for a showcase of LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. I got really lucky and I actually pulled 3 copies of him. So I thought that we'd go through a special showcase today, showing him off at 0 dupes, at 1 dupe, and at 2 dupes, to see how things go off there. And kind of show him off in a couple different scenarios and see how well he does. I gotta say, even with 0 dupes, he's doing fantastic already. So let's jump right in and show you guys how things are. As you can see, I got him up to level 150 and super attack 20 and 55% in the dupe system with those 2 paths unlocked ready for us to jump in and feed those in for the next part of the video. So first thing we're going to try is a Pure Saiyans team. You can see we have double leader here with our transforming Vegeta, and I'll put all the stats and percentages I have for each of these characters over on the left side of the screen so you can see all that's there. And we have transforming Goku, another person I pulled, and LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, another one I pulled this celebration, full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku, and then Paragus and Broly, another one I pulled this celebration. So got really lucky this celebration, which is why I'm making the showcase video. So we're going to jump into Boss Rush 7. I actually haven't tried it with this team yet. I beat it with my Movie Heroes team. And so, alright, we're starting off with an okay rotation here. Let's see what we can do. Let's actually do this. And you'll see one great thing about Super Saiyan 4 LR Vegeta is he actually gets an additional 2 ki from both red and rainbow orbs, meaning 4 ki from red orbs, 3 ki from rainbow orbs. So watch how much ki he's going to pick up here. Right there, 24 ki super. And a 2 million attack stat right off the bat, first turn and everything. Might as well show off a little bit of Goku here. Well, let's not worry about his super attack, and let's actually do this. Now, Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku works in the same way that Vegeta does when it comes to ki, except instead of red orbs, blue orbs. So we're going to get these agility orbs here. And so we can get 4 from each agility orb and 3 from each rainbow orb. So watch this. Right there. We're putting him off rotation, so that way he'll end up on rotation with LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta later. Alright, and let's see. 2.8 million. Now you can see we're already better than Vegeta, but we'll explain why after we get through this boss rush. Once I have them on rotation together, I'll show you. Oh, look at this. We're actually going to keep you on rotation this time. Look at that. We got the Ultra Super attack just by absorbing 3 ki spheres in total. That's awesome. Alright, here we go. Let's see how things go. Now we actually have our active skills available right now. But we're going to save those because we want to see their attack stats right now. We'll use the active skills later. But real quick, before we do that, I want to show you why Goku is hitting harder. So, If you look at Goku's passive here, attack plus 80%, and then defense plus 20% at the start of each turn. So his defense builds up, but his attack is already really high at the beginning when he starts. Where if we go look at Vegeta, his defense starts really high, and his attack builds up over time. So we have to wait for Vegeta to reach his max attack stat, where he gets his max defense stat right away. Where with Goku, it's the opposite. He starts with his max attack stat, and then builds defense over time. So that's why we were seeing Goku hitting stronger numbers, higher numbers at the beginning. So we could go for the active skills right now, but first I want to see how they do when they're next to each other. So no 18 key super there, that's fine. I'm actually looking for it with Vegeta since he's the one we're showcasing. So let's get that for him. It's a 23 key super. Alright. 1.5 for regular super. That's fine. But now we want to see how Vegeta does with his Ultra Super attack, linked with both Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku and with the transferring Vegeta. Look at that, 2.7 million. And it's not even built up all the way yet. Alright, we're jumping into the next battle. Let's see how we start off. Excellent. This is a fantastic rotation to start on. So you can see in one of the best rotations, not the best, but in one of the best rotations, how are these characters going to do on their first turn in battle before they've had a chance to build anything up. Now our key is a little funky here, so let's see what we can do. We're actually going to do it like this. Ooh, I'm going to be a little short on Vegeta. That's okay, we'll still see Goku at the beginning. $2.77. We wouldn't have even gotten to see Vegeta anyway. So. It's just a shame. This is a showcase video about him. Alright, we actually skipped ahead quite a bit here. And reason being is we're going to get a Dokkan attack. But we're actually going to get it on a regular super, not an Ultra Super. And so we can kind of see how that works out. But before we do that, we're actually going to show off the active skill. So here is the Vegeta active skill. It's the 4th turn of battle, so you'll see that he's pulsing like that. You touch and lift, and I'll let you listen to his active skill as well. So here it is.
The real fight begins now. No one can stop me now. Final shine! Attack!
So right there, just over 1 million damage without any fantastic linking partners. 4th turn of battle, the rotation hasn't even really started yet, and we already did a bunch of damage. So now we're going to go for a Dokkan attack. Look at this. With 1 key orb, he's going to get 4 key. Alright, I'm going to try and click all of them. I'm not always the best at this, so hopefully I can get it. I missed one. Oh well. Still going to do a lot of damage. Again, this is without ideal linking partners. And only the 12 key super. 1.4 million. Not bad. Not bad at all. Might as well let you hear Goku's active skill since we're here. Let's go for it.
Guess there's no need to play games. I'm pretty strong this time around. Times 10! Kamehame!
Just under 1 million. Okay. Now, something I noticed with the Goku voice, I'm guessing that it's normal voices. I'm guessing it's Sean's voice for Goku and Christopher's voice for Vegeta. Goku's voice sounded a little staticky. I hope that they, fix that with an update or something. Or maybe it's just the way I'm hearing it. I don't know. Vegeta's voice sounded much more clear. But anyway. Alright, now we're going to jump into a Dokkan event with a 69% friend leader and the same Pure Saiyans team we've been using. Alright, here we are, and look at that starting rotation. Excellent. Alright, let's not worry about anything spectacular this time around. We'll worry about building them up. Alright, Vegeta at 1.9 to start. We're actually going to set it up right like this. Let's leave those red orbs there. And the blue orbs there. Oh, well. Orb placement didn't matter. Oh, well, look how it's starting us off with orbs here. Alright. Now, if you remember, Vegeta was 1.9 last time. It's a little bit of thunder outside. I don't know if y'all can hear it. Oh, look at that Goku at 3.5. That's crazy. That's not who we're looking at, though. $2.8, up from 1.9. Almost a 1 million increase. Now, a big part of it is having Paragus on rotation. As you see on the left, he's a great support unit. But also, his attack has increased. Oh, we got hit pretty hard there. Oh, wonderful. Starting off with active skills. Alright, let's see how Vegeta's active skill is. Now, if you notice, their attack numbers change depending on where you move them. So you do want them to be in the best position when they do their active skill. So I'm going to put the Vegeta there. Let's do his active skill. Almost 1 million. Now I'm also going to put Goku in the middle so he can have his best at both attacks. That didn't change, just key. But either way, I'll put him in the middle for that. We're having type disadvantage here, so let's see how it goes. Okay, not bad. With type disadvantage. Alright, and we're going to actually make this rotation like this. We don't have a lot of strength orbs, but we do have that rainbow orb. That should help us. Yep, ultra super attack. That's what I was worried about. $2.7 million from Goku. And look at that from Vegeta. Big increase. Compared to the first time, at least. Was that the end? Oh, nope, we have one more. See, I should have saved active skill for this round. Alright, let's see how things go. I'm not going to use any items, so if we die, we die. Right. Again, we're focusing on buffing up the Vegeta. There we go. Let's see how this works out. Vegeta here with 3.1 now. Doesn't matter, we weren't focused on surviving, we were more focused on showing off the attack stats. So I think that was pretty good there. Let's go ahead and move on to Vegeta's own team. Alright, the next one we're going to try out is using this Vegeta as a leader. So here we have Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, the LR. Mine is at 55% still, and we're bringing on a friend that is 69%. So the friend is 69%, and our leader is 55%. Let's go ahead and jump in and see how we do on this Easy A Super Saiyan Goku Jr. Stage 70. So now we're testing out how he does on his own team. Alright, you can kind of already see the buff that he's giving his team, which is really what we're showcasing here. Because for once, it's not all about Vegeta, it's all about the whole team in this situation with him as the leader. And he also gives a big buff to strength characters that aren't Vegeta family team as well, so... especially in an Easy A like this where physical type is stronger. I can have many physical type characters that are Vegeta's family put onto this team. We're going to try and set up a really good attack for next turn. Alright, we're going to use our friend's active skill. Obviously not doing as much damage as normal because we don't have type advantage and this is an easy A, level 70. Now I was hoping to save these red orbs for our Vegeta since it's the 55% part of the showcase, but I guess we'll just give it to the friend. I should have realized that and made sure ours was not put off rotation. $2.69 million. Alright, we're going to jump in with another 69% friend again. And hopefully we could show off our Vegeta a little more than their Vegeta. Alright, we're going to start off with ours right off the bat. Getting an Ultra Super attack. This way we can really see how his attack increases turn to turn. Alright, starting off with 1.3 million. Let's remember that. Again, right now our main goal is to drop as many red orbs as we can. This is going to be a good setup right here. Now, one thing I'd really like to try, not in this video, but maybe another time, is the Super Saiyan 3 Goku GT Super Strength card as the leader, because he's a nuking leader, and then have this Vegeta on the team and see if we can nuke with a bunch of red orbs. That'd be an interesting thing to try out, especially since he shares a lot of links with the LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. Or we're going to set it up like this. Get full key there. Oh well. Alright, now let's see how the... Oh, an additional. Hopefully it doesn't kill him. No. Okay, good. Alright, so remember we were 1.3 million, now we're up to 2.2. And of course we're on a slightly different rotation. We're having more link skills, but still a significant increase over last time. Alright, the last thing I'd like to try with this Vegeta before we move on and add to his dupe system, so this is the last portion of the 55% showcase, is him on a super strength team. If you look at his leader skill as it passes by right there, his secondary leader skill is super strength type, key +3, and stats, all stats, plus 120%. So we're going to jump in with this team here, and you'll notice that we have actually two other members of Vegeta's family, so they'll actually be taking the better stats for HP and attack and defense, but they'll still get the 3 key like everybody else. So let's jump in and let's try this Dokkan event and see how things go. And I'll skip ahead to the actual battle for you. Alright, so here we are in the actual battle, and I think both the leader and, well, I know the leader is, but I think the friend is also 55%, and SH20, so let me double check that. Yes. So, no matter who... Oh, whoops, this is the friend. Yep, okay, good. Yeah, so no matter which Vegeta we're looking at, you get the same idea. They're both pretty much exactly the same. Alright, we're actually going to put him off rotation so we can get some stuff to drop down. That's enough to get a super right there. That's the great thing about his passive, giving him so much ki from red and rainbow orbs. Of course, we have type disadvantage here at the beginning, so we'll just do what we can. That was good to have him taken out. That way we can take out everybody in this first round. And starting off right there, I didn't see the attack stat. Of course you guys did. I wasn't paying attention, but right there, up to 1.5, almost million damage dealt. Let's keep on moving forward. Alright, I'm going to work on dropping as many orbs as I can for our Vegeta in case we don't kill everybody this round, which is possible considering that we have type of disadvantage on our second character we're fighting against, and the fact that I didn't get a lot of super attacks. Alright, let's see what we could do here with Vegeta. Actually, we're going to put him at the end, and hopefully we survive to him. Oh man, look at all those red orbs. Full ki. That gave us 36 ki. Yeah, I don't know if they're going to survive. Which is a shame, because this would have been really cool to see his attack stat. Nope, okay, yeah, that's fine. Because it built on our attack, so next time that we have him on rotation, we'll be stronger. Alright, let's use the friend here. Look at that, starting with all this ki. Now, since we have type disadvantage, I'm actually going to use the active skill now. You might be asking why. It's not going to be as strong, since you have type disadvantage. Well, what I'm thinking is we're going to have type advantage the next time, so we don't need the active skill next time. So I'm going to use it now when we actually do need to do more attacks. It'd be nice to have more attacks, so we're going to go ahead and do that. Alright, now I'm going to give you these, Vegeta these, and Vegito can take the yellows. Alright, and Vegeta's going to do 2 million. Okay. Not bad. Alright, and then we'll just finish him off this round so that we can move on to the last round, and I actually want to try using Vegeta's active skill on the last round when we have type advantage and see how much damage we can do. Look at Jiren go. Here's another cool thing to look at. All those times we had type disadvantage, and look at our health. We're at full health. Alright, so let's use that active skill. Now here, since we have, location definitely doesn't matter here, so I'm just going to go ahead and use this active skill. Let's see how good it does, or how well it does. Wow. Took out 4 complete bars, and then just a little bit more than that. And we haven't picked up a single key orb yet. That's the great thing about the active skill. Alright, and let's just go ahead and finish him off. No one's getting an Ultra Super, that's fine. We'll just finish him off here. And then we're going to move on to adding to the dupe system. Alright, and that's the end of that. Alright, and here we are, setting our Vegeta up to 69%. One dupe filled out. And I recommend what most people recommend when it comes to characters like this. Put most into crit and then into additional attack. And I will give him, when we go and do the other bit, I will make sure that he gets at least one dodge up there. I think it's always good to have even that 3% chance to dodge. It can save you at a really inopportune time. So, or I guess it would be an opportune time that it's saving you when you're in an inopportune place. Oh, and look at that. I noticed that I had just missed one there. Whoops, well, let's go ahead and fill that in. I didn't realize that we were missing that. Sometimes that happens where you just miss one. And you wouldn't even notice until you tried to rainbow them and they were stuck at 99%. Oh, we went ahead and filled out that corner there. So now let's go ahead and jump back into that boss rush. And we're going to use our Pure Saiyans team again. And we're not going to mess with the Vegeta's Family team or the Super Strength team. And my reasoning being that we don't really need to show off his leader skill again because nothing changed with his leader skill. We'll get the main idea here when we go ahead and do the boss rush. Where is it? Right there, boss rush. We're going to jump in with the Pure Saiyans team again. So now we're testing it out with our Vegeta at 69%. Alright, right away we have our Vegeta on rotation. And Paragus and Broly are also on rotation. We're starting off with an Ultra Super attack. So we can see how attack grows turn to turn. .3. We're starting with 2.3. Obviously, having Paragus and Broly on rotation has a big part to do with that. Well, this is always a cool rotation to have. We're going to arrange it like this. Alright, getting a regular super this time. I don't know why I did it that way. Oh well, I should have swapped the blue and the... whatever. Starting out with a 1.4, obviously a lot lower than before, but we don't have Paragus and Broly on rotation, and we also don't have the Ultra Super attack. Now, if you remember, the only way to get Vegeta's passive fully worked up for his attack is to have him show up. It's not 4 turns, it's him coming onto rotation 4 times. Alright, and here's the rotation that we were wanting. Yeah, I think that'll be good. Let's go ahead and let them super. Let's give Vegeta all this ki here. Good. And then just in case, we'll finish it off there. Alright, if you remember last time we got an Ultra Super attack with Paragus on rotation, it was 2.3. It was actually this same exact rotation, just flipped where Paragus did last. Alright, we're up to 3.1, so pretty good there. I think the only thing we're going to get higher with that is if we can get Goku, Paragus, and the Vegeta all together. Let's see if it makes a difference here. Nope, so we're actually going to start with Vegeta. Throwing Paragus and Broly off rotation, hopefully to get them back on rotation for later to kind of finish out the battle with this rotation again after everybody has built up their stats. Where Goku will have built up his defense and Vegeta will have built up his... Oh, I don't know why I did that. I should have used the blue, obviously, but he still got his Ultra Super. And Vegeta will have built up his attack. Alright, so let's see, what's our starting point? 2.8. So you can see this is better than our previous starting point of 2.3. And that is because we're linked up with Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku, and we have Paragus and Broly on rotation. So we're going to try and get that again on his 4th turn to see where we can go from our 2.8. So here we are. We have Vegeta's 4th turn on battle, so his 4th turn on rotation. So his attack stat is all the way built up. We're actually going to put it like this. Let Paragus and... Let's see, will this make a difference? It does not. Great. So Paragus and Broly are going to go last. I'm going to give him full ki. Goku full ki. Paragus and Broly full ki. Sure, why not? Pretty sure that Vegeta is going to take him out though. Let's see. So his passive is all the way built up. Linked with Goku and Paragus and Broly on rotation. 3.8 million. Okay. Now, there is one way that it could be higher. Look at that. They barely made it. There is one way that it could be higher. You'll notice that we did not super last turn. If we had supered last time we had him on rotation, then his attack would have been increased this time. So that's the one other scenario where it could be higher with the 69% in the dupe system. Alright, next thing I want to do is I want to show off his active skill at 69%, and then we'll go ahead and put in the next dupe. Alright, so we finally have Goku and Vegeta on rotation with active skill and Paragus. But, so we ran into one little issue, and that issue is that Vegeta started in the 7th slot, so this is actually only his 2nd time on rotation. So that means that he only has 40% of his attack built up in his passive. But you can still go ahead and do the active skill and see how it does. Okay, about 1 million. Let's go ahead and let Goku do his. And then we'll finish out this rotation and quit. And then we'll go ahead and add in the other dupe. Alright, so here we are adding in the final dupe to our LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta, putting him at 79%. And then one final time, we are going to go into the boss rush and see how he does. Alright, so we're about to jump into the boss rush, and you'll notice we have a different friend leader this time, because I guess since we did this so many times for this showcase, I ran out of the Transforming Vegeta friends for today. So that's what we're going to have to deal with. And so let's jump in and let's use this friend, and it shouldn't be too different. Same amount of ki given, HP and defense is actually higher, attack is a little lower, so let's see how it goes though. Alright, so this is our first time getting Vegeta on rotation. And let's see how we can set things up for him. How about let's do it like this. Yeah, this should be good. Should be really good. And so Paragus and Broly on rotation, and we're linked up with the full power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. And let's see how much damage he can do this way at 79%. And first time on rotation at 79%, we're doing 2.69 million. Okay, not bad. Alright, and now our second time on rotation, this time linked up with Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Ultra Superpower, Full Power Super Saiyan 4 Goku. His name is hard, sorry. We're actually going to start like this. Let's go back, let's see. Okay, only difference is key, so we'll do this. We'll do this. And this. $2.4, okay. I remember Paragus and Broly are not here this round. Alright, and here we have Vegeta's third time on rotation. Looks like we might finish it off this round. $2.7 million. And we got an additional. It looks like Goku's going to finish it off. Alright, let's jump into the next battle. Alright, we have Vegeta's first time on rotation in the next battle. And we're linked up with Paragus and Broly, so that's a bonus. With type disadvantage, hopefully Paragus and Broly don't kill Godku, and we can take him out with Vegeta. Good. Our first time on rotation, 2.24. Alright, so we have Vegeta's second turn on battle. I'm going to use a Ghost Usher just in case we don't make it to the end without killing him. Better safe than sorry. Again, we're linked up with Paragus and Broly. Doing 3 million this time. Looks like when it comes to the Ghost Usher, it was not needed, but again, better safe than sorry. Oh, and we're getting a blue evolution. Cool. Not what this video is about, but still pretty cool. Alright, this is Vegeta's third turn on rotation. We actually got an Ultra Super Attack. I didn't count right. Oh yeah, we had 10, and we got 2 orbs, which is 8. 18. $2.4. We don't have a fantastic linking partner this time. Alright, it is now Vegeta's fourth turn on rotation, and we did super attack last turn, so he should have his attack all the way built up. We're linked with Super Saiyan 4 LR Goku and with Paragus and Broly on rotation, so this should be a fantastic attack stat, and we're going to use our active skill first and see how things go. Okay, not bad. 1.1. Let's go ahead and throw in Goku's as well, because why not? And about 1 million. Let's have Goku attack first. And then Vegeta. And then Paragus and Broly. Hopefully we get to see Vegeta attack. If not, no big deal. Ooh, maybe not with the 3.28 from Goku. Okay, good. And Vegeta with a 3.5. Okay. So that should pretty much finish up the showcase for Super Saiyan 4 LR Vegeta. There is one other circumstance I can think of where we can have something really interesting going on, and that is if we get LR Pan GT Honey, or a lot of people call her LR B Pan, which is fine too, on rotation with them, and use her active skill, and then use his active skill, and then have them do their Ultra Super attacks. That could get us some very high attack stats. But the only thing is, nobody on Global has LRB Pan yet, because you have to get one medal every day for 15 days, and the anniversary hasn't been out for 15 days yet, so I don't have all the medals yet, and so does nobody else does either. So if that's something you're interested in, let me know, and maybe I'll make a video on that too. But for now, we'll go ahead and just take a look at the Vegeta card real quick. Alright, so here we are. Let's take a detailed look at him real quick before we finish up today. You can see he is at 79%, with top left and bottom right paths open. His super attack is 20. Let's look at it real quick. It massively raises attack for one turn and causes colossal damage to the enemy. And that is his Spirit Break Cannon. And then his Ultra Super attack massively raises attack and defense for one turn and causes mega colossal damage to the enemy. So that is super attack level 20 there. And then his passive, if I can get it, there we go. It's called This Isn't the End. Defense plus 80%, and attack plus 20% at the start of each turn, up to 80% total. So 4 times he's on rotation, he gets his full passive, plus an additional key plus 2 per rainbow or strength key spheres obtained. So that means 3 key from rainbow, 4 key from strength. Also a medium chance of evading enemy super attacks and countering with tremendous power, which is very helpful. If you get super attack, it's possible that you evade and attack. So that's really cool. Links are Super Saiyan, which is attack plus 10%. Saiyan Roar, attack plus 25%. Prepared for Battle, key plus 2. Saiyan Pride, attack plus 15%. GT, key plus 2. Fierce Battle, attack plus 15%. And Legendary Power, attack plus 5,000 when super attack is launched. Now here's the thing, I'm pretty sure all of those, except for Saiyan Pride, are shared with LR Super Saiyan 4 Goku, which is why he links up so well with him, sharing all but one link. Now let's look down at categories. Just 3, Vegeta's Family, Pure Saiyans, and Shadow Dragon Saga. Shadow Dragon Saga is a really good team if you have all the characters for it, because there's all the Super Saiyan 4s on it, including Gogeta, Full Power, Goku, Vegeta, and Goku. It's just kind of tough because there's only one really good leader, which is Omega Shenron, and not a lot of people have him, which is why I didn't showcase that today. And then of course he's on Super Strength as well. So that pretty much shows off everything for him. Oh yes, and of course his active skill can be activated from the 4th turn from the start of battle, only once per battle, and massively raises the attack temporarily and causes ultimate damage to enemy. It's called the Final Shine attack. So that concludes our showcase of LR Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta. And with that said, please be sure to check us out on podcasts.com, the Apple Podcast Store, Google Play Podcasts, and Spotify. You can find us by searching for The Comic and Culture Cast on any of those platforms, as well as YouTube and BitChute. If this is something you're interested in, please let me know, and I'll be sure to do more showcases in the future. Thanks, and have a great day.